About moment. All right, we're all wrapped up with lunch, about to hit the trail. Always making sure we didn't leave anything behind. Stop.
Press it down on that thing.
Yeah, it feels good to sit, doesn't it?
Another little bit of sun.
Yeah, a little bit of sun. Sitting on that log, that was the first time I've sat down since 10 a.m. I think. All right. It looks like some of these areas got hit pretty bad with storms. We've come across a few obstructions in the trail. Although one obstruction we had to crawl through as we passed it, we saw a park ranger coming by with a chainsaw and his buddy. So we know people are out here doing good work, and you can clearly see this area has had a lot of work done. Something crazy must have happened up here. Goodness, this actually looks kind of eerie. I don't know, I think they're kind of fun climbing over trunks or finding new ways around. But seriously, what the heck happened up here? It's kind of creepy looking. I said I kind of like them. It makes the trail a little bit more interesting when you've got to navigate over a big log. You decide whether you want to go under or over or around, and pretty cool up here though. Officially decided this part of the woods freaks me out. If I were Little Red Riding Hood, there's no doubt in my mind this is where the big bad wolf. No, that's the wrong story. Never mind. Ooh. Oh my.
You're dead.
What does this mean? Again, we went from 3.5 to 0 to 6.5 to 4. So according to my calculations, 36 divided by, take the square root, pi out. I think we're about like 3 miles from camp. That's a yes. Onward. Oh yeah, that was a pro move right there. All right, on the bouncy bridge. We got about 1.5 miles to camp. Woo, baby. That's good. That can't be good for my knees. Spotted a squatch. The rock field that never ends. Do you see land?
Rocks be done right here,
The end of the rocks?
Yeah.
We've been hiking in a rock field pretty much ever since the sunset, which makes for an exciting time, but very technical. Zach has apparently found stable soilage ground. Oh, that feels good on the legs. Cushy, cushy soil. We missed you.
You see it?
Yeah. There she is. Home sweet home. It says it's 1/1 miles away. Oh, 1/3 mile. Cool. All right, Collins. You tricky, tricky trail. Next stop, camp. making dinner by the fire. Fire Master Zach's keeping it alive. Didn't get too far.
Oh, it's gonna go to the fire now.
Alright, time to throw the bear hang in a forest with no horizontal limbs. Oh, ace. I have to tie one end down to the tree trunk. Oh yeah, that'll work. Ish. Well.
Yeah, that'll work.
You got enough? We'll have to pull it up, so we'll have plenty of it.
So go ahead.
All right, that's a hang. That branch is squealing for help, but when you want to be outdoors, you gotta play by the rules. If we hear a ginormous thud in the middle of the night, oh yeah, we know what it's gonna be. This is the only horizontal branch in the entire camp.
Dude, that's fine.
All right, well, we'll see it in the morning. Oh, my sweet, sweet, heavenly sleeping bag. It's like a toaster oven in here. Oh, I'm in heaven. This is better than being home, I swear. I know people out there aren't going to believe me, but this is better than being in a warm bed.
Are you talking to the camera again?
Oh, all right, it's the end. We're in the tent. It's pleasantly cold outside. We are both well prepared, so it makes sleeping awesome in the cold. Zach, how many miles did we do?
How many?
Yeah.
14.7.
14.7. That was our total. It was a good day. I don't say we. I'm not going to speak for Zach, but definitely got a little cocky about the trail, and that last 2 miles was probably the worst part. So we're like, oh, this is pretty good for experienced hikers. It's moderate, and there's some uphill at the end, like the last, after the sign that said a third of a mile to camp, it was just like uphill. But it was all good. Happy to make it to camp. Had an awesome dinner. Fire was nice to warm up, thawed a little bit, and it's cozy in the tent. Also, one thing, that bear hang that we were doing, so there are black bears in this area, so to properly store food, one of the ways is you can hang it from a tree. Now, there are certain dimensions where it needs to be X high off the ground and X high from the trunk, so that way the bear just doesn't climb the trunk and then reach over. But you do the best you can in situations like this. Like in this forest, we've been in this park before. All the trees are just vertical and have canopies on the top, or maybe branches like way high up. So we're just doing the best we can. It's certainly better than having the food on us or in our bags, and just try to be bear aware and for bear and human safety. So that's what we were doing out there. But we're about to call it, get a good night's sleep. It's early, but it's so dark, it feels so late. But we had a good one. Until next time.